Hi guys, g'day, welcome to my channel. Grab yourselves a drink, grab yourselves a snack, let's have a chit chat down under. Hi guys, how are you? Haven't seen you for a while. I think my internet has been fixed now. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. I love to see you again. And we today are going to do a Temu haul, surprise, surprise. I've got just this one bag, but it's quite heavy, so I'm hoping it's chock full of good things. And I think I'll do, the next haul will be my mum's stuff. It'll be probably short, so I'll probably add one of my bags into it. And then I think I should be able to do the dollhouse haul. However, I'll get back to that because I'm not sure, because I still haven't finished the last one. So first up, we have a box, and it is an item. I paid $6.15. It's now $6.39, and it's another one of these. It comes in a nice little box. It's another one of these little dragons, printed dragons that little guy likes. I don't know if you can see how beautiful the colours are on it. He's had 2 or 3 of these already, but we love them so much that we've got a spare just in case. And they are cute. They're really well detailed, and I really like it. It's cute. See how pearlescent they are? They're like a real shiny, like if you turn it a different, see how it goes purple, and then it's blue, and then it's green. So it's really beautiful, guys. It's got 4 little legs. Yeah, it's got a cute little tail. It's like a feather. But anyway, yeah, so that's in case. I think little guy had, I think we got a red one possibly, and one, I think 2 of these ones, which my daughter took one of them because she loved it. So it's another one. And I do believe this is another one, but it comes in an egg. This one, yeah, it is. It's a dragon egg. And this one was $6.15 and now $6.39, same price. So I think because it's the same price, I think you're better off getting this one. Now, I actually ordered these before with an egg, and I thought that the other ones that I ordered were also with an egg, but I never got the egg. So maybe, you know, they advertise it with an egg, but it doesn't come with it. But it's also printed. So that's red and orange and yellow. And inside is a, oh look, it's even got a spare whisker. And they've actually taped it. I've never bought one with an egg before. I was really disappointed the first time I bought them because I thought that I had bought it with an egg, because they do advertise it as being with an egg. Like, you know, they have the egg sitting beside it. So I thought, oh yeah, you get an egg with it. I don't know what that is, because that's not a part of this. See, he's got antlers. So I don't know what part of this, what that is. Oh, I know what it is, guys. It's his whiskers. So his whiskers go in there. But I guess he wouldn't fit in the egg if you put the whiskers in. So the whiskers just sit, there's a little hole just on the side of his face. So you pop that in there. And there his whiskers, see? So yeah, so he's exactly the same, but he's more orange and yellow and red. So I'm not really sure. Oh, I just pulled his whisker out. I'll have to glue it. I think the red one's prettier. Oh, look, I've just noticed when I hold it a certain way, the head actually goes a pink colour. See, there's a bit of pink there. So there's pink, red, orange and yellow. It's really, they are beautifully made. And it comes with a little piece of paper, which, product manual. It's a product manual, and it's just a piece of paper. And it just says this product is produced by 3D printing technology using environmentally friendly materials and is biodegradable. Suitable for people over 14 years old. Please keep out of reach of children. Okay. Well, technically, little guy's not able to have it then, because he's only 13. But that's okay. He looks after his very well. He normally has it sitting on his little bedside table. But I'm going to pop the little whiskers back in the bag because I don't want them to be broken. I'm going to pop him back in the egg. Now, the egg's really smooth inside. It must have taken quite a long time to actually print that because it is three-dimensional. And the egg, the top part is flat. So when it sits together, it actually looks like it's one piece. It's beautiful. And this one is for me. But I don't know whether I like this colour or not. I do really like the colourful one of the other ones, so I might still keep them together anyway. So that's that. Next up we have a box. Now I'm wearing the t-shirt, the Temu t-shirt with that beautiful butterfly. Now it is multicoloured little rhinestones, but it's not wearing really well. It's comfortable, but it's already pilling under the arms, so I won't be purchasing them again. Okay, this one is an intelligent sensing aircraft. I paid $10.39 and now it's $11.04, and I believe it's it says mechanical man induction vehicle, so it's actually a robotic little helicopter thingy. Now I don't think it's, and they do come in different colours. They come in blue, yellow or red, and I like the blue because it's like a TARDIS blue. It's actually the colour of my car. My car is that colour. Now it has got inside a charger, which I think is compulsory when you buy something from Temu. It just says, no, I haven't got my glasses here. Product name is Induction Flying Toy Model Specification C outer packaging, and it's made of plastic and electronic components. Suitable for, it doesn't say, 6 years and up. So that's okay for a 6-year-old, but the little dragon's not. Go figure. I think this would be more breakable than the other one. I don't imagine it's actually charged. Oh, it is. Look, it lights up. It has flashing lights. And I don't know how you're supposed to... Oh, I know what this does. Okay, so when this works, when it's fully charged, it senses, right? So it has little sensor. It's got a sensor on the bottom of his feet. Oh, that's a charging port. It just senses. So when you move your hands around it, it actually moves. So I'm not really sure how to get it started. Easy to use. This is the best gift for children. Blah, blah, blah. And it senses mechanical man induction vehicle, infrared induction aircraft. Anyway, I'm not sure. Doesn't really say. But yeah, I'll have to fully charge it and see what happens. I'll just turn it back off because I'm not really sure. Because it made a sound and I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Look. Wait. Ah, that's just flew off. And it's coming back. And he's just hit the floor. Okay, he's going nuts like a bumblebee. Anyway, it works. It's gone up. It went up really slow, but if you actually follow it and you put your hands underneath it, it will actually go up. It'll sense you. Because it did sense when it came up, it tried to go back up, but it's on the floor over there. I'll just grab it because it's just here. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so it does go up, and I think if you were to do it properly, it would work really well. Anyway, I'll turn it off. I don't want to wreck it. But that's another little gift for little guy. If you're new to my channel, little guy is my 13-year-old grandson. He's my only grandchild and probably going to be my only grandchild ever. My boys don't want kids and my daughter doesn't want any more. So, okay, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to pop that away, and little guy doesn't know about it, so he can actually earn that. I can really surprise him with that one. So far they've all been for little guy. Next up we have, now this is for my son that lives with, well, both my sons live with me now, but my older boy has just moved into our granny flat. We are having it converted into a 2-bedroom so that his mate can also live there. So we're just about to start that in a couple of weeks. Okay, so this is a size 11.5, 12, because my youngest son has feet this big. And they're the same as the ones I bought for my older son, but they're one size bigger. I paid $9.74. They're now $9.35. And they're really comfortable. And because we have tiled floors, we really need them. And this is just for around the house. So they're really comfortable. They've got the soft soles. They're spongy. They've got a bit of padding. They're really pretty material. They're nice. They're soft. They've got the non-slip rubber. And I think my boy will really enjoy them. So they're for Jack, my youngest son. So he'll enjoy those. I will give them to him in a moment. Okay. So far, it's all gifties for everyone. Okay, next up we have this. These I paid $2.98 for, and they are still $2.98. And what it is, if I can get it out of the cellophane, they are plugs to remove earwax. Now, both my oldest and youngest children have trouble with earwax build-up. My daughter in particular, her ear canals are the size of a baby's, so she gets a lot of wax and ear infections and things like that. And what it is, they have there's a whole pack of refills, and you can buy one for each person. I mean, they're cheap enough. They come in different coloured handles. And I think, how many refills are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So there's 15 of these in there. And you pop that in the ear, and because it's like a silicone rubber, you pop that in the ear and twist, so it actually draws the wax up into that, and you can pull it out gently. So actually there's more than 15, because there's another one here. So how many is that? 2, so it's 15, 16. So there's 16 of these. So there's one on there and 15 of the others. So yeah. So there you go. So for under $3, you can't really complain. So there you go. Awesome. Next up we have, I love these. These are really handy. I think I have bought these many eons ago. Now, I believe that you can get these glove lamps in left hand, right hand, or both. I've chosen to get both. And what they are, guys, I paid $4.39 and they are now $4.19. And what they are is, when you're working close up with something, I just got to remember how to use them. Let me see. I know one goes in your pointy finger and one goes in your thumb. So that you put them on like that. And then this goes around your wrist so that you tighten it. So that's how you wear them, like that. And what they are is, you turn it on. Now, these may not be charged. Is that how you turn it on? How do you turn it on? Yes. Got to work out how to turn it on. Where do you turn it? Oh, yes, here. See, so you turn them on, and they've each got a lamp on them. So when you're working, say you're working on something really fine or in a hard to reach area, it lights up what you're doing. And I reckon they're brilliant. I've used them, my old pair, I couldn't find them, so I had to buy a new pair, and they're just great. So I've got both. So they come in, I bought the pair of 2. So for, as I said, what did I say? Yeah, $4.19 for both hands. So when you're working in confined little areas that are dark and dingy, you can become a robot and you can light up and become clever, and you can light up your working space. Very good, very handy. And if you pair it with the little baseball cap that has the light on top as well, you are really lighting up your workspace. And so that way you can work safely. They're really good to have in the glove box of a car because, you know, usually when you have trouble with your car, it's usually going to be on a dark, dingy night on a very lonely road that's not lit. So that way you can get the tyre wrench out of your boot, and you can get your spare tyre out, and you can undo the nuts easily because you'll have them lit up. So yeah, so that's really great, under $5, great little item to add to your stash. Next up we have this crumpled up t-shirt, and it is, this one's for little guy, comes with a little piece of, now that's tissue paper, but it actually feels like a plastic, it feels plasticky. So anyway, okay, so this is for little guy. He has ADHD. It's very see-through. As you can see my sign through it. But it says highway to, no, what does it say? Yeah, highway to, hey, look at the squirrel. Look at the squirrel. Because if you haven't got ADHD, people with ADHD have a very short attention span and they get distracted very easily. My older son has ADHD, my younger son has ADD, my daughter does not, but my grandson does. I'm sure my older brother had it when he was younger. And yeah, so that's really cool. So little guy's going to get that when he comes over. And I haven't put a price on it, have I? Yes, I have. I paid $11.51, they're now $8.89. Guys, my prices might not be accurate because some of my stuff will sit there for a couple of weeks, so they may be cheaper, they may be more expensive. My prices are in Australian dollars because I am down under, as the sign says. So your state or your country, you may find that your items are actually cheaper. Okay, next up another t-shirt. This one, I paid $14.57. It is still $14.57. And what it is, what is it? Oh, wow. This one has the tiniest little piece of paper. And it is, oh, so this is me, right? So this one's for me. Made in 1965, limited edition. So that's mine. So that's going to be washed. And so is little guy's. Next up, another t-shirt. I went on a nostalgic, like, you know, how sometimes you sort of think about when you were born and what was happening back then and all that sort of thing. And so you go on this kick. Well, my brother is turning 60 this year. He's turning 60 next month, and he's 40 years married, so we're having a big do. So I went and bought him a few little things for their anniversary and things, and his wife is also turning 60, so he's taking all of us out for lunch and he's paying for everyone. So I went and bought them gifties, and so I bought everything for 1964 and all that sort of thing for them. And yeah, so I found my year as well. And I also bought, remember, if you've been with me for a while, you would have known I've bought all my brothers a t-shirt, born in the 60s, made in the 60s or something like that, because they all were. We all were born in the 60s. And so that one's established 1965, age to perfection. Now, I already have this t-shirt in this same colour. I didn't realise that I've bought it twice, but it's a really comfortable t-shirt. I love wearing it. I should have bought it in a smaller size. Now, I bought a 2XL because I do like things roomy, but this one is way too big. I should have just got 1XL, and that still would have been too big for me. It still would, well, not too big, but it would have been roomy enough for me. And again, I've bought it again in a 2XL, so I should have bought it in a 1XL, but that's okay. All right, next up, I have yet more of these hieroglyphic little, is it not hieroglyphic? Hieroglyphic is Egyptian. Holographic, that's the word I'm looking for. Holographic. Hieroglyphic. I don't know. Okay, this is a pack of, did I say how much I paid for that one? Yes, I did. This one's a pack of 50, $3.99 now, $3.57, and I like these for remotes because if you use a remote without any cover on it, normally I put shrink wrap on my remotes. As soon as I get them, I put the new batteries in them, and then I shrink wrap them so that they're completely water resistant. That they wouldn't be waterproof, I wouldn't imagine, or maybe if you do it properly they would be. I have one of those machines that melts it as well, and then you heat gun it, or I use a blow dryer, and it melts the cellophane around it and it shrink wraps it, and so it would be watertight for a while. The reason I do it is because I had a cup of coffee in my room, I had it on my bedside table, I went to put my remote there, and this is before I used anything, and I misplaced the remote and it ended up in my cuppa, so it ended up sopping wet, and of course, needless to say, it no longer worked. So now I protect them with the shrink wrap, but I also buy these because they're easier, and most remotes will fit in them, and they do have the little ziplock at the front. They're clear at the front, and they've got the holographic at the back. They come in different colours. I think they come in, you can get pink, silver, and maybe some other colours, but I always just buy the pink or silver. And you can also use them for pens, if you're giving a gift of pens. I've also used them for, I'm going to the market soon with my mum. I've got a whole heap of watches. I've got jewellery, stuff like that, plus stuff that I don't want in the house anymore, because when I moved, I just took everything with me. And everyone said, oh, why don't you, this is not a good opportunity to go through your stuff and sort it out. No, it's not, because then when you're moving, you've got boxes to donate, boxes to sell, boxes to give away, and boxes to take to the new house. Too confusing. Take the whole lot. When you get there, unpack. When you're settled, use your empty boxes, go through your house, each room at a time, and take out stuff that you don't want, and that's when you do it. And then I'm going to take all that stuff to the markets and sell it. So I bought these, and I've got a lot of jewelry in them. They're great for gifts if you want to give a gift of a pen, or little jewelry, a watch, whatever you want to do. Bling up, because sometimes now when you go to Kmart here in Australia, the watches come in a little crappy plastic, sometimes just cellophane. So pop it in one of these and instantly you blinged it up and made it look more expensive. So as I said, they're $3.47 now, and I love them. They're great. I have got them in all different sizes, as you well know, because I'm addicted to them. I love them. Let's move on. Okay, this is a brilliant item, guys. Now, sometimes you are walking along and you're crossing the road if you're out at night. Sometimes you're going to the city, doing whatever, and the streets are curved, so sometimes if there's been a bit of rain and you step off the curb, you step straight into a big puddle. So what happens? Your feet are sopping wet. So instead of just leaving them sitting on a mat, you pop them on one of these. So these are shoe dryers. So what you do is you take that, you pop that in there, and they make it really hard for you to clip it on, because I'm not able to clip that on. There you go. I still have trouble with my hands because of my accident that I had in March last year. Okay, so this is what they are. So what you do is you pop a shoe on each one of these, and then you hang it up on your washing line. I don't know what this little extra bit is for. Not sure. But that, you just hang that on the washing line, and that should hold. Maybe that's, I don't know. I don't know what that one's for. But anyway, yeah, so it's little shoe dryers. There's two in a pack. $1.99 now, $1.41. That's brilliant. That's 70 cents each, guys. Perfect. So I'm going to use that. And if you don't use them as a dryer, you can actually use them in your wardrobe. If you've got really fancy shoes that you don't want to leave around, you can put your shoes and hang them up. Hang them on a rail, put them all in a little row, buy a couple of packets, and hang all your shoes up. There you go. There's another use for it. I do come in handy sometimes. There's another pack of those bags. Now, I did buy them to actually use as bags for watches because I ran out. Again, $3.99, now $3.47, pack of 50, can't go wrong. So there's 2 packets. I might just pop them in the same bag, because now I can. So now I have a pack of 100. And of course I don't fit. All right, that'll do. And next up we have more of those bags. Now this is the biggest size I was able to find. Again, this is really good for jewellery or anything like that. They're beautifully coloured. And these ones cost $9.49, now $8.04 or $8.05, I can't read, $8.06, $8.06. Again, a pack of 50. And these are the size of my hand. Now, I bought these for little Lego bits. See, they're about the size of my hand. That's why I bought them, because the person who was demonstrating them had their hand in them. So I thought they're really good. I put Lego kits, little Lego kits in them, little blocks, or you can put little bits of toys in there, or you can put, if you have a little girl who has Barbies and has little doll outfits, you can put little outfits in them, which is what I bought them for, because I have bought a stack of little Barbie clothes, little sets, so that when I find little naked Barbies, I can dress them, because I on-sell them. And yeah, so because sometimes you can pick them up really cheap, and then you put a little outfit on them and give them away, donate them, whatever you want to do with them. Sometimes I donate them. Yeah, so that's what they're for little outfits. Next up we have, this is going to be a short video by the looks of it. Okay, this says good luck, and I believe they're underwear. Now, I don't normally show underwear online, but I think these are going to be really nice. I'm really tired of, now I used to buy the tradie ones. In Australia we had a whole lot of tradie underwear, and they were really popular with the guys as well as the women. And I'm finding that the ones I've got, the elastics are giving away, the stitching's coming out, they're rolling down. I know I've got a fat belly, so I bought these ones because they've got the thicker band up here, and they're nice size because I'm getting older. I want it to contain everything. I want it to hold it in rather than it roll down. Now this is a pack of 4, so there's 4 pairs. And they were $13.59, now $9.99. And guys, they're 100% cotton. No polyester here, because I cannot have polyester. I have to have cotton. There you go, they can go in there. Next up we have, now these I've bought, I think I bought 4 of these or 3 of these. My son already has one in his car. I've given it to him because he leaves early in the morning and we do not have our carport yet, so we have our cars out in the weather. So in the morning, the morning dew is on the car, and these are, they're like a squeegee or one of those thingies, but what it is, and I've bought one for each of us for our car, and what it is, it's a rubber silicone blade. It's like a silicone blade, and it's flexible. Because a normal, do you call them squeegees? You know, one of those window wipes things. Normally they're a static like bar. So when you're doing a car window, the windows are curved. A static one is fine for house windows because they're not curved. but when you're doing car windows, they're curved, so one of those doesn't work. You can only maybe wipe about that much, whereas these, they contour. When you hold them, they will contour to the shape of the window, so you can just clean the windows down, get all the dew off so that you can see where you're going, because in the morning my son can't see where he's going, so I bought us each one so that we can wipe down our windows on the car before we go out the driveway, so that you don't hit the fence on the way out. Next up we have, okay, this is a pot of wood coloured, I guess, putty, or not, it's like a wood repair kit, $16.48 now, $13.19, and I will open that because I have not opened it, because sometimes I know what's in them because of process of elimination, so I don't bother opening it, so I open it on with you guys. So what it is if you have, like me, I have a bathroom cabinet that I'm repairing. It is currently a cheap pine, horrible looking bathroom vanity, and it's in the main bathroom. I don't like it, and it has a little bit of rot on the bottom, so I'm going to patch it up. What it is this stuff. It has a little scraper and a little sandpaper, and I'll just open it so I can show you what it is. If I apologise, I couldn't open it with this pair of scissors. Ah, it's so hard. Oh, that's so hard. Okay, so what it is, so I tried to match the colour to be like a pine. It doesn't matter because I'm changing the colour anyway. So at the moment, so the vanity is like it's like a very pale pine cabinet, and it's got a white little basin with silver taps, and the action, no, it's got the silver spout, sorry, the silver looking spout, and it's got the plastic taps, which I hate. So I've already bought stainless steel taps, like the round plastic, you know, the ones, the old-fashioned plastic round looking taps, which always crack, they break, they're cheap and nasty. So I've bought the stainless steel, but I've got it shaped like a cross so that people with arthritis can open it, which I have arthritis, so it's easier for me to open and close the taps. And so what I'm going to do, I've already bought new handles, because at the moment all the handles and fixtures in this house are all brass, and unless you want to sit there and polish the brass handles till kingdom come, I'm not going to do that. So I'm swapping them all out, and because they go that tarnishy colour, they just look cheap, and they don't even look brass, they just look like cheap metal. And so I'm getting rid of them all, and the toilet roll holders, the towel racks, everything's brass. Even they've even got a little toilet brass plate on the toilet door that says toilet, and the bathroom says bathroom. They just look cheap. I mean, I know they're not because they're brass, but because they tarnish easily, I don't want them. So this is what it is. It's like a putty, and you fill in the bits that are missing because they must have had water damage in the bathroom, and so I'm going to fix it because it's only a little bit. And so I'm going to fix the cabinet, rather than, we were quoted 25 to 30,000 to replace our bathroom. It has a claw bath in it which has been hand painted, which I absolutely hate, and it's not really safe. It's got one of those brass rails around it with the curtain, but I think I showed it on my walkthrough video. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm going to change the vanity into, I'm going to take the sink out and change it all, you know, fix the taps and everything. But I'm going to make the cabinet, I'm going to stain the top a dark, deep mahogany, like a mahogany wood colour. And then I'm going to varnish it. And then the bottoms, I'm going to change them to a very high gloss white cabinet. And I'm putting clear crystal little doorknobs on them. So that should look really nice. And hopefully I can show you before and afters when I do it. But yeah, so this is part of the repair job, so I can fix the cabinet. Oh, all that for that. And it says, squeeze wood filler onto the surface of the damaged area, scrape off the excess with a scraper, wait for it to dry, sand it with sandpaper, and then polish it with a wood wax, or you can paint over it. So yeah, so that's all it says about it. I have used that product before, and it's great. I love it. Next up we have this, and this one I paid $19.98 for. It is now $16.19, and what it is, it's a tag punch. So it actually comes with 3 different tags. So it has the little one, so I think they're 1.5 inch, 2.5 inch and 2 inch, so they're just little tags. And what you do, I'll show you if I can find one of my pieces of paper. I'll just show you quickly what it does. I have got punches, but not this one. I've always wanted a bigger tag punch. So it's saying that I need to make that a bit smaller. So you have your paper at the right width. So you either have it at, if you want to do the 1.5, you have it at the 1.5. If you want the 2 inch punch, you do it 2 inches, etc., etc. And what you do is you pop. Now, normally you would make it out of card. I'm just going to put it in here with paper. You put that in there and you punch it, and you end up with a tag. And then you can put a little metal eyelet on there. That's the smaller one. And if I wanted to do the 2.5 inch, I would have to go, oh, maybe that's that one. Okay, so they're all different, and depending on, I guess, where you put it. So that's one, and I don't know how you would choose. Oh, maybe you do, I don't know. Oh, they must all be the same, depending on where you put it. Okay, so if you put it lower, depending on the width of the thing, so if you have a look, if it's only 1.5, you only get the eyelet plus the tiny little ridge, which would be similar to that. And then if your paper's wider, you will actually get this one, so that you get the arch. And then if your paper's the widest, it will get the little, it's just started there, you end up with the little edge as well. So different widths of paper will give you the different little punch. So yeah, so that's how you do it. And I like them because you can make, if you use cardboard, you can make some nice little gift tags. You can make, if you go to the markets, you can use them as price tickets. So I really like these punches. I also have circle punches, and I've got punches for everything. And that just fell out. Okay, so I have not done anything, I've not done any thumbnails yet, because I always forget. Maybe I should do, because I've got pretty boring stuff, maybe I should just do a toy one. Sorry guys, I've just got to do a little thumbnail, because you've got to have a photo when you put your video up, and if it's boring, people won't watch your video. I'm sure not many do anyway. But let's have a look. Let's do the little guy. I'll have him hanging out. I'll just do this. So I'll just do that. Okay. So that will be my thumbnail, so that I at least have a picture to show what I'm selling. Yes. So how's your week been, guys? Mine's been pretty good. My brother-in-law is still in the hospital. He has now since had one of his heart valves replaced. And he's on the mend. He's a lot better. So hopefully he'll be coming home soon. So many people getting sick. Next up, I have this roll of tape. I don't know what I bought it for, but I paid $1.84, and it is still $1.84. And I think it might be that tape that is reinforced, maybe, or is it? Yeah, so it's actually, see how it's actually got material. See, can you see? So it's actually got netting in there, so it's actually a lot stronger and you can't rip it. It's really, really strong, and you can hang a lot off that. You can repair things with it. And I thought I bought 2 rolls, but I didn't. There you go. So I told you what that was worth. Okay, next up I have disposable TPE gloves. They're really cheap. I paid $2.49, now $2.47 for 100. I'll just check to see what they look like. Okay, so I bought it mainly for arts and crafts. But yeah, they're okay, they'll do. They're really good for, I think they're food quality, so you can prepare food with them. And yeah, they'll do. They're good. It's for when you paint, or if you make sandwiches, a lot of sandwiches, or if you have people over and you're preparing food and they're standing in the kitchen with you, you can use your little gloves. Next up we have a little 3-pack of B7000, and I thought these were a lot bigger. I paid $1.59, now $1.58, but what can you fix with that? It's not much, but oh well. Next up, okay, so this little item here is for watches to open the backs. $1.76, now $1.74, because I have so many watches and I'm selling so many. This is a really good tool, and what it does, guys, is it's adjustable, and you put them on the back. On some watches there's little lugs on the back, mainly stainless steel backs. They have 2 little lugs, or sometimes 6 or 4, and what you need one of these tools in order to open them, because you have to use a groove. You put these on the grooves and then you tighten them, and then you can use that to lever the back of the watch open. So I will put that with I will actually put it in one of these little bags. See, already they come in handy. So I will put this in with my jewelry. I have a box where I have all my jewelry tickets and, you know, your little, anything to do with jewelry. There you go, first use. There you go, happy about that. Last item in the bag, that's finished, all empty, and we're on 42 minutes. And what it is, I paid $4.99, and it is a pack of 20, and they're size medium, and I don't know what they are. Let's have a look. Oh, more bandages. Now these are the proper ones that my son will need. They're the right size that he's looking for. Still having an issue with his toe. It's getting really out of control. He's going to the orthopedic surgeon on the 6th of August at the private hospital, and he's going to have to pay a lot of money to go and see him, but hopefully he'll be able to fix his toe. He will probably, definitely 90% sure he'll have to have an operation to fix the problem, unfortunately, which means he'll have time off work. I'm sure his boss will really enjoy that, but it needs to be done. Anyway, guys, I've had a wonderful time making this video for you. It is currently 7:15 in the evening, and it is Sunday evening, so we're a day ahead of my American friends. So have a wonderful wonderful weekend, because you've only just started, and I will look forward to seeing you all again. And as I said, thanks very much for supporting my channel. It's been a little bit slow. It takes time to grow a channel, so please, if you can, please give thumbs up or thumbs down, and give a like, and even share. It's up to you, but I appreciate everything that you do for me and my channel, because it helps me grow. As I said, I've slowed down a bit because I'm running out of ideas what to buy, because I'm buying stuff now that some things I don't really need. And so, yeah, so I'm trying to find other things to give you content so that I can come see you again and do this with you. So thank you once again. And like I said, be nice to one another, always be kind, treat people the way that you want to be treated. And I will see you again next time when I'm looking at you. Bye for now.